So there's a young lady in the church, her name is Abigail. I believe she's about 16 years old. And her mother called me the other day and spoke to Jenny and I. And Abigail wanted to share some thoughts about Ammachi, as she called her. And again, just was not able to do that. But she passed me her note. And so I have it right here, so if you'd allow me to just read that for you. And it's a letter, her reflections. The first time I met Marykutty Ammachi was when our churches came together. I became very close to her over the years because of how sweet, cute, and adorable she was. When our churches first merged, I would always look forward to seeing Eulogy and Marykutty Ammachi, ensuring I always had the opportunity to sit down with them during lunch, and interested in their conversations and the stories they would impart. Over the years, I found myself getting even closer to Uppichin and Ammachi, and as their visits to church decreased, we made it a practice to visit them and keep in touch. Even in college, whenever I was bored or felt alone, I could always count on both of them to keep me entertained, because they were always just a phone call away. In these conversations, Eulogy Uppichin would always be the one to answer the phone, and whenever I asked where Marykutty Ammachi was, she would always pipe in saying she had been listening all along, which is true if any of you ever talked to them. I will always know and remember my Marykutty Ammachi for her big heart. I would always tell her about how tired I was of the food I ate in college, and she would always turn my frown upside down by promising me to give me sambar the next time I came over. Our elders should be taken care of by the following generations, but Marykutty Ammachi would always ensure we were taken care of, whether she was in pain or not. I remember our last visit back in June. She gave us a sample of delicious European chocolates. I wonder where she got that from. On our way out, she told us she told us to take the whole box with us to enjoy, but we didn't have the heart to take all the chocolates and let her know that we could have it the next time we visited. Even though Ammachi had a big heart, deep down she was a little savage and very sassy. I will forever miss all the moments she would playfully argue with Eulogy Uppichin to make me laugh. The moments we would have Holy Communion, and I would always try to get to the spot in the middle pew just to have a chance to wave at her. Ammachi had a very interesting way of waving whenever I had the chance of snagging the pew in the middle. Instead of waving like we would all do, she would simply raise her index finger and wiggle a little subtle hello to me. Even if I wasn't able to get the middle pew, it was Marykutty Ammachi who would always wave to me from a distance and tell Eulogy Uppichin that I was waving. She was very much into fashion, always showing us the fancy saris she used to wear, complimenting and studying my fingernails every visit because of her love for the many colors of nail polish and the variation of the intricate art designs adorned on them. She was so into fashion and ornaments that she would always play with our bracelets and bangles we would wear whenever we visited. I know hate is a strong word, but that's how I felt leaving them, because I enjoyed their company and wanted to spend as much time as I could with them. Whenever we left, Eulogy Uppichin and Marykutty Ammachi would always give me the biggest hug and smother me with their sweet kisses. I never expected you to leave so soon, but I will cherish all the time she would make me smile, all the time she would make my heart melt from her sweet voice and personality, all the compliments she would shower upon me, be it by voice or how I was dressed, and even the moments we would hold hands together and walk to the fellowship hall. Eulogy Uppichin, I know you feel very sad and alone because she's not with us anymore physically, but please remember that she is always with us spiritually. I'm not standing up here because I'm here to say goodbye to you, Ammachi. I'm here because I want to celebrate your life. You will always be my best friend, my Ammachi, my inspiration, and now my guardian angel. I love you, Ammachi, with everything that I am, be it heart, soul, and mind. I love you, and until we meet again on the beautiful shores of heaven. Thank you.